Today's date is 20 July 20 and 21. Today's video topic is JPA, that is Java Persistence API in Java database connectivity or backend. So thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. I am Rahul Ganeshaki. I am from the city Soigaon, that is stay besides Ajanta Caves. I have recently completed my graduation in Bachelor of Computer Science from Devgiri College, Aurangabad. As I am a fresher, so I don't have any work experience, but I have a good knowledge about programming language. So it's all over about myself. Moving towards today's video topic, that is JPA. So basically, whenever we discuss about the connectivity to the database, the JPA is performing the main role to communicate with database by using such a framework like Hibernate, or without Hibernate we also communicate with the database in Java. So basically JPA is a Java persistence application programming interface. That means it provides to store the business entities and their relational entities. So it shows how to define the POJO class POJO class object, and how the entity with relationship, it describes the JPA. So it is a specification is in Java. So it is the JPA is used to persist data, that is between Java object and the relational databases in our Java. Then JPI act as a bridge between our relational database, relational data or object-oriented data with the object-oriented data and relational database. It is the bridge to connect that object-oriented data and our database. So JPA, it is a one standard form, and Hibernate and such a framework that can be implemented the JPA's configuration. That means JPA provides the specific standards protocol, and that such we can take example, that is Hibernate. It is a framework. Whenever we use the Hibernate framework, we can implement the interface in by using the Hibernate. That means JPA only create such a module or such abstract method or such kind of a method, but rather than JPA methods or such a built-in method that can be that time we can use to implement that class or interface in that specific framework or that specific class. So whenever we work with JPA, we need to such a dependencies, that is JPA repository, then CRUD repository, then paging and sorting repository. These three repositories are needed to needed or these three dependencies are needed to communicate with database and generate the database connectivity with object and relational databases. So basically repository, it means the code that means manage store the data that is manage store and insert the data at the backend of the Java backend of the database. Then relation between Java repository, paging and sorting repository, and JPA. Then third one is CRUD repository. So its three repositories are used to build a JPA connection with database and performing some tasks to communicate with database and insert some data, then give some data from the database. Then there are such methods, that means built-in method presented in that specific repository. So we discuss about the method that is belonging to CRUD repository. Basically CRUD repository means it means name itself descriptive representative. That means C means create, then R means create, update and delete. These three main methods or operation can be belonging to the CRUD repositories. Then such repositories are belonging select all, then find all, then get by ID, then find all by ID. These methods are inbuilt in our JPA repositories, but rather than this we can also implement the custom method. So whenever we use or create the custom method, we remember that that method name should be starts from a lowercase, and this method can contain the more than two words. Then the second word first letter is capital letter, and we simply put the parenthesis at the end of method. Then we describe the written type of that specific method, and this way to create the custom method to access the data from database. Then by use the method that is used to custom method building. So in our class name, and whenever we connect with the database, that time we check our class name and our table name must be same. And then second field, that is the field or the method or the variable that can be belonging to class. These these variables or properties of class uh, same presented in backend of the specific table columns. That means matching the data type and such fields. That means it maintain the insertion of specific data in that specific table. So it's all over about Spring GPA. So thank you, sir. Thank you.